Yep, 0.7 of an inch, 5 shots at 100.
Hey guys, and welcome to Ozzie Reviews. Well, today I'm checking out the Sako 85 Hunter in 223. Now let me show you what it comes with. We've got a set of sling attachments here. We've got the cocking wrench which goes on the back of the bolt for you to take it down. We've got the Torx key to take down the rifle. And we've also got the Sako 85 manual. So let me just go ahead and clear it here. Now this rifle is obviously in 223 as I say, but it is available in virtually every calibre from 204 right up to 375 H&H. So regardless of what your actual purpose is, you'll find a calibre that's going to suit your needs. Now being a hunter, it is fairly lightweight, 2.9 kilos or just under 6.5 pounds. So, you know, nice and lightweight. It's not going to weigh you down in the field when you're walking around hunting all day. Now the barrel on this is a cold hammer forged steel barrel. It's got the light hunting contour to it. Now it's 22 inches in length, and being 223, this one is in a 1 and 12 inch twist, but it's available also in a 1 and 8. So if you wanted to actually stabilise those heavier pills, you know, like up to 75 grain, then you do have that option for a 1 and 8. Now it does have also optional open sights. I've just got this one, you know, just plain, no open sights as you can see. Now there's a 6-round detachable magazine here. Like all the Sako 85s, it's got the safety feature built in, so if you just push the release, it won't pop out. You actually have to push the magazine up and then the release, and then the magazine will pop out from there. So you can load it from the top, which is just fantastic, you know, when you're in the field. Now, I've just got a couple of snap caps here. They're not live ammunition. Just show you how effortlessly you can load it from the top there. Obviously, we'll show you the loading of the real ammo once we're out on the farm, guys, but I just want to show you that. I mean, it's just brilliant. You know, it's so handy being able to load through the top of the magazine when you're out in the field. Now the trigger on this is a single stage adjustable trigger. 2 to 4 pounds is the adjustment range. So you can get a set trigger, you know, with these rifles as well, but I didn't get that as an option. So just show you here, there's very minimal over travel. There's no creep. It's just a beautiful trigger like all Sakos. Just beautiful and crisp. Now the safety on it is just a 2-position safety, so you've just got back to put it on safe. Can't pull the trigger and you can't manipulate the action. Just push it forward there, and then obviously you can pull on the trigger. Now the action is controlled cartridge feeding, so that's to prevent double feeds and jams. The bolt's got 3 locking lugs on it, and just the smoothness overall of the Sako 85. I mean, any Sako really, I mean, it's just beautiful. You know, I really like these high-end European rifles. I've said it many times before, and for good reason. I just enjoy, you know, using quality rifles. Now it has a walnut stock on it, so it's a bit of a traditional style look. I'll give you a run-by of it. So we've got the rear kick pad there, it's just rubber, hard rubber. We've got the rear sling attachment, and then just look at the finish on this walnut stock. It is just an absolutely beautifully finished rifle. On the bottom we've also got the Sako emblem there. It's just a premium finish, you know, and to be quite honest, you expect it because you're paying premium dollars for a Sako rifle. Now there is a accuracy guarantee with the Sako 85s. It's a 5-shot MOA guarantee, so we'll certainly put it to the test, you know, later on in the review. Now the mounts on top I got here are the Sako OptiLock, and I've also got the Swarovski Z6 1.7 to 10 by 42 optic. So look, I haven't skimped on any of this setup, guys. You know, I just don't see the point in getting a beautiful high-end European rifle and then just putting, you know, some cheap Filipino-made scope or optic on it. I just think that's an insult, and you might as well buy a Mercedes-Benz and then drive it straight down to Kmart and put Kmart tyres on it, in my view. So anyhow, we've got it all topped off nicely here, a nice high-end setup overall. Retail price on this here in Australia is going to be $2,400. It's made in Finland. You know, Sako, a very reputable company for making and producing high-quality firearms. So anyhow, enough talking, guys. Let's get out on the farm now and see what this rifle's all about. So the ammo we're going to run through the Sako Hunter today, guys, is the OSA Buffalo River with the 55 grain Sierra Blitzking. Then the OSA Buffalo River with the 55 grain Gameking. Then we've got the Federal Premium loaded with the 52 grain Speer hollow point. Then we've got the Blue Packet Federal 55 grain soft points. And then we've got the Hornady 55 grain VMAX. So being a Sako there with that one MOA guarantee for 5 shots at 100, we've got a target down there at 100. We're going to put 5 rounds of each ammo through and just see how we go. Alright guys, let's have a look at the results here at 100. Okay, so the first one here was the OSA with the 55 grain Sierra Blitzkings. Now we're probably going to be about, I'd say probably 0.7 here. Yep, 0.7 of an inch, 5 shots at 100. Then when we come down to the OSA loaded with the 55 grain Sierra Gameking, probably a little bit tighter maybe. No, we're about the same. 0.7 of an inch, 5 shot groups there at 100. Then when we come up to the Federal Premium with the 52 grain Speer, that's spread. Unusual how it's spread there too. But we're just over an inch there, 1.4 inches. So yeah, would have liked to have seen a bit better with that. Then when we come up to the Blue Packet Federal with the 55 grain soft points, they've spread a bit too. You're looking at just over an inch, about 1.2 inches there. And then finally we come down to the Hornady with the 55 grain VMAX. A little bit disappointed with that. I was hoping that it was going to be a lot tighter. But anyhow, let's measure that. About 0.8, maybe a little bit more actually. Yep, 0.9 of an inch there. So overall I'm pretty happy with that. Let's face it, it's a sporting contoured lightweight barrel, and we got the 1 MOA guarantee there with 3 of the 5 ammos. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap up my final thoughts on the Sako 85 Hunter in 223. Look, it's really hard to fault one of these rifles. I mean, they're just beautiful. You know, they've got a premium price, but you're getting an absolute premium product. The smoothness of that action, when it just comes straight up to the shoulder, it's just so comfortable. You know, the cheek piece here, everything, it's just beautiful. And that's why you pay the money for them. Now, this is a hunting rifle. So, you know, I was still fairly impressed having such a lightweight barrel, shooting from the bench there and getting 3 of the 5 ammos to shoot under that MOA guarantee for 5 shots at 100. So I'm fairly happy with that. This isn't the sort of rifle that you will be shooting from a bench, you know, round after round. If you want that, buy a varmint rifle. This is made for a sling on it, throw it over the shoulder and go on long walks and hunts. And this rifle does it hands down. Now the big question that I get asked is, you know, is Sako worth the extra money over a Tikka? Well look, good question. You can easily get those results with a Tikka. There's no two ways about it. However, if you want a couple of little extras, then the Sako has it. For example, you have 3 locking lugs on the bolt as opposed to 2 locking lugs on the Tikka. Now there's just little upgrades, you know, from there that you don't find on the Tikka. The Tikka is the cheaper version. So if you want something with just those nicer, finer finishes, by all means go for a Sako. But if you want something that's just going to be accurate and get you by and still have a quality firearm, get yourself a Tikka. Anyhow guys, hope you enjoyed the review. So till next time, we'll catch you then.